Hey there, welcome back. I'm Nat.
And I'm Lo, and this is our 20% project where we go around Google finding out about all the stuff we're curious about.
So 20% projects at Google aren't exactly official projects, they're just things that people do when they have the time because they believe in them. We wanted to know what other people have done as 20% projects, and when we started asking around, we were introduced to Winnie.
The 20% project that I did was essentially banning the sale of elephant ivory products through Google.
A couple of years ago, Winnie had noticed that if you did a Google search
For buy elephant ivory, necklace, you would come up with these product ads that show, hey, here's an ivory carved necklace you can buy for $1,000.
And it wasn't just ivory necklaces, there were ads for hundreds of different ivory items, which violated Google Shopping's ad policies. But people wanting to sell ivory had found ways of getting around those.
I felt like, hey, you know what, we gotta do something about that to help the elephants.
So what was the first step? Were you just searching around Google one day and you saw these results?
Yeah, well, step number one is that I care about animals.
We can see.
The turtleneck. Yeah, so I love animals. And I talked to some of the nonprofits that I was friends with, and I discovered that, hey, there's something really close to where I am within Google that can have a big difference.
Every day, people and businesses create millions of Google Shopping ads. And the sheer volume of it makes it impossible to review every ad manually.
So we worked with the engineering team from ads and shopping to use an automated way to filter out these results.
Now, you might think you'd just be able to block the word ivory and all the ivory results would be gone. But it's actually a little bit more complex than that.
Merchants can easily disguise the products in some other form. So maybe not calling it ivory, and other things like that. We have to distinguish between, let's say, a pair of shoes in the ivory color versus a elephant ivory product.
So the engineers created an algorithm that, depending on certain words, their proximity to each other, and lots of other factors, makes an educated guess if an ad is for elephant ivory or not. And some of these same techniques were actually kind of copied and tweaked to help block other endangered animal items, like ads for tiger skins and rhino horns. For your 20% project, I just wanted to make you, oh no, it fell apart. The glue came off, but it was a trophy. It went somewhere like this, but this was your elephant trophy for saving their ivory.
Wow, thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
If all the elephants out there could thank you for what you did, what do you think they would say?
First of all, it would be kind of freaky if they could talk. I don't know. I would just say keep breeding.
Bubba Watson had this really nifty idea for improving some of the limitations of existing golf carts.
Golf carts have looked the same. They've been the same. You got to stay 30 yards from the green. You got to stay on the cart path when it's raining. But let's have fun. Let's go through the water hazard, come off the other side, right by the green, put your ball in the hole, and then you can drive back across the water hazard. And who doesn't want to do that?
Bubba's idea was to see if we could incorporate a hovercraft principle, that is riding on a bubble of air, into the existing golf cart. What we had to look at was how we could use the existing elements such as the roof, the seat handles, the sand bottles, all of the various pieces that are on existing golf carts, how we could incorporate those into the hovercraft technology.
BW1 is a prototype, our first one out. No bumps. Golf cart's gonna have bumps. It takes you everywhere you wanna go, through sand traps, through waters, shortcuts, into the woods, out of the woods. And my ball likes to go in and out of the woods, so we gotta be able to get there in the best way and quickest way possible.
The big advantage of the hovercraft is it has a footprint pressure about 33 times less than the human foot. So by hovering across a green, you leave absolutely no trace.
I see a lot of stares, a lot of laughs, and then they actually see how efficient it is. I think it's going to really get more people involved. They're going to want to just drive the hovercraft and not play golf, but I mean, that's how I got started, you know, driving a golf cart, and then golf got in the way.